Have you ever wanted to learn Japanese quickly and efficiently? Imagine being able to navigate bustling Tokyo streets, conduct business meetings, or simply enjoy your favorite anime without subtitles. The Japanese language, rich in history and culture, opens up a world of opportunities, from travel and business to personal fulfillment and intellectual satisfaction. Now you may be thinking, isn't Japanese one of the hardest languages to learn? True, it can seem daunting with its 3 writing systems and complex grammar, but here's the thing. It's entirely achievable, with the right tools and approach. You don't have to be a linguistic genius or devote every waking hour to studying. It's about smart learning, leveraging resources, and consistent practice. So, whether it's for that dream trip to Japan, expanding your business opportunities, or simply quenching your thirst for knowledge, mastering Japanese is within your grasp. Now, you might wonder, where do I start? Well, I'm here to guide you through a simple, effective approach to learning Japanese. The first step to learning Japanese is understanding its structure. The Japanese language is uniquely crafted and contains 3 writing systems: hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Hiragana, the first of these, is used primarily for native Japanese words and grammatical elements. It's like the bread and butter of the language, the basic building blocks. Next, we have katakana. This writing system is used mainly for foreign words and names, onomatopoeic expressions, and technical and scientific terms. Think of katakana as the spice that adds variety to the language. Finally, there's kanji. Derived from Chinese characters, kanji represents words in the form of symbols. Each kanji character carries a meaning and can be combined with others to create new words. It's like the secret sauce that brings everything together. Each system has its unique function, but they all work together to form the rich tapestry that is the Japanese language. Getting familiar with these 3 writing systems will give you a solid foundation for learning Japanese. Once you understand the structure, it's time to build your vocabulary. The richness of a language lies in its vocabulary, and Japanese is no different. This is where the real fun begins. Now, there are several effective ways to start accumulating words in your Japanese arsenal. Flashcards are a tried and true method. They allow you to practice and remember new words in a visual and tactile way. You can carry them around and review them whenever you have a spare minute. Alternatively, language learning apps are a great tool for the digital savvy. They make learning new words interactive and exciting. Plus, they're always just a tap away. And let's not overlook textbooks. They provide structured learning and often come with exercises to reinforce your understanding. Regardless of the method you choose, the key is to practice every day. Add new words to your vocabulary consistently. Remember, consistency is key. Make it a daily routine to learn new words. With a growing vocabulary, you can start understanding basic grammar. Now, the structure of Japanese grammar is quite unique compared to English. Sentences generally follow a subject-object-verb structure, as opposed to the subject-verb-object structure we're used to. Particles, or small words that indicate the relationship of a word, a phrase, or a clause to the rest of the sentence, are another integral part of Japanese grammar. Next up, we have verb conjugation. In Japanese, verbs are not influenced by the subject. Instead, they change their form to express tense, mood, and degrees of politeness. It's a little tricky, but don't worry, practice makes perfect. Remember, mastery comes with consistent practice. Don't hesitate to use language learning resources for practice. You can find numerous online exercises, quizzes, and interactive games to help you get a grip on Japanese grammar. With basic grammar under your belt, you'll be ready to start forming your own sentences. Now that you can form sentences, it's time to practice your listening and speaking skills. Immersing yourself in the language is a critical step towards fluency. Language is not just about understanding, it's about communication. And what better way to communicate than by speaking and listening? You see, listening is an active skill. It's about more than just hearing words. It's about understanding them, interpreting them, and responding to them. When you listen to spoken Japanese, you're training your brain to recognize the sounds and rhythms of the language. This can be a challenge at first, but with regular practice, it will become second nature. Speaking, on the other hand, is about expression, putting your thoughts into words. It's about finding the right expressions, mastering the correct pronunciation, and building confidence in your ability to communicate. This skill, like any other, improves with practice. So how can you practice these vital skills? Well, one of the most accessible ways is to watch Japanese TV shows or movies. Not only will this improve your listening skills, but it will also expose you to a variety of dialects, accents, and colloquial expressions. It's like a window into the culture and the everyday language use. Listening to Japanese music is another great method. Music has a rhythm, a melody, and repetition, all of which can help you remember words and phrases. Plus, it's fun. Lastly, consider using language exchange websites. These platforms connect you with native Japanese speakers who are eager to learn your language. It's a win-win situation. You practice speaking Japanese and they practice speaking your language. Just remember, the goal is not perfection, but progress. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're part of the learning process. Each stumble is a step forward on your journey to fluency. By practicing listening and speaking regularly, you'll improve your pronunciation and understanding of spoken Japanese. So let's immerse ourselves in the language and culture of Japan. The journey may be challenging, but it's also incredibly rewarding. Let's embrace the challenge and enjoy the journey. Learning Japanese might seem daunting, but remember, every expert was once a beginner. We've journeyed together through the key points in learning this fascinating language. We started with understanding the structure of Japanese, a unique and logical system that forms the backbone of the language. We then explored the importance of building a robust vocabulary. Remember, words are the building blocks of communication. Mastering basic grammar came next, a critical step that helps you construct sentences and express your thoughts accurately. Lastly, we emphasized the importance of practicing listening and speaking skills. Listening to native speakers and practicing speaking helps you pick up the rhythm, tone, and nuances of the language. Remember, learning a language is not a sprint, but a marathon. Take it one step at a time, stay consistent, and you'll be surprised how quickly you can learn Japanese. So start your Japanese learning journey today.